Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium. You walk in this place, you can feel the echoes. So many epic moments have unfolded on this field. And today, the Fighting Irish hoping to reawaken that in this big contest. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Missouri Tigers, taking on the second-ranked team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with K0g Street. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And they'll give it to the back. And that run goes nowhere against this fired-up defense.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Finds an open target on the left side.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. Single back, takes the handoff. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it in the opening drive from their own territory. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. That's a design quarterback keeper. And you'll pick up the first down, stop at the 27.
Yeah, that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looks right for a quick completion. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
And isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Got space, looking to score. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Takes the toss, heads to his right. Just trucks the man. Tough running there, breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Back in motion now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. He just came flying in to lay the lumber immediately.
What a great job of timing up the blitz here by the backer. I don't know how this running back held on to the football because as soon as he got his hands on it, he got hit hard.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First down, looking to throw the football. Launching downfield. It's caught downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll test the right side here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. They'll try the option play here. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play.
That's the end of the quarter. With the score, Missouri 7, Notre 0.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. That's a design quarterback keeper. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They go with a direct snap. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's got it. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And there's the point after. Now they get set to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. They try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Running right through tacklers. Tackle, but not before picking up big yards and a 1st down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time.
Chris, everybody in the stadium, including this defense, knew they were going to run the football just to get it away from the shadow of their own goal line. What's amazing is they were able to pop a big run like that. And if you're the defensive coordinator, it's got to be one of the most frustrating things. But let's give credit to the offense. They blocked it well and made it happen.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Looks like Missouri will have the 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. Oh, here comes the reverse. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained. And that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
Here's the second down play. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And looking for a big play here. Deep shot caught right at the 10. Touchdown, Missouri. This quarterback on fire today.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. That's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
And the extra point was up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Football is coughed up by the returner deep inside their own 20. Runner falls on the football to prevent the turnover. That could have been disastrous.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Trying to find room. It's Bargava. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it go. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
They look to throw it here on second down. He's looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Inside the 20. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping him out of the end zone.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Hands off to the left. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Bargava. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Yeah, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
A second down after that completion. And he'll set up to throw. Looks to the left, pass caught. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Just trying to get rid of it. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it go quickly. And he pulls in the catch. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And the wideout goes in motion. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. No huddle now for the offense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Bargava. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. As a design quarterback keeper. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Or it's snapped to the back. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Number 15, set to kick it away.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle is finally made, but the ball moved to the 47-yard line.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside that can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
That completion makes it second and medium. The pass rush closing in. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Fires it to the wideout. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Important second down play coming up. Handoff to the back. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Rifles this football to the left. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide. It can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
And Chris, we finally have a great play here by this offense. A nice touchdown throw by this quarterback. This is his first touchdown pass, not only in this game, but the first of the season. So congratulations to him.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He lets it go on the move. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the same runner's got it again. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. An important third down attempt for this offense. Can he get there on the ground? Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Got a lane. Can he get in? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Pressure is coming. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Catch made on the right side.
The quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that 1st down? Great job by the D.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Chris, here on 4th down, I thought they might be a little bit more conservative, but give them credit. They take a shot downfield and hit it for the 1st down and much, much more.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to chuck it again. Defense is coming after him. The senior calls his own number and picks up the 1st down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter with the score, Missouri 28, Notre Dame 14.
Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll toss it to the back. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. And now the try for 2. To the air, it's Page. Looking for his big tight end. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. We'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaks into the clear. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. At the 10 now. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Coach makes the decision to go for a two-point conversion. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. It's an option look. And he stopped short. The two-point try fails. They can't build on their lead here.
Well, with a quarterback like this, you can understand this call, trying to call his own number. He's got the athletic ability to get it done, but the defense does a nice job of not allowing him to get to that goal line.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Looks to the left for a quick throw. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. A big play moves the ball across midfield to the opponent's 43. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Now it's second down here. Scanning the field. It's Page. Receiver makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
He's running out of time here.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's reeled in. It's Bargava. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Strong game by this quarterback. That's a crucial score. Kirk makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Returner looking to make a play here. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Get some blocks. Can he make it? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown!
Touchdown, Missouri. Number 0 with the return.
Now the offense will go for a two-point conversion. Here's that defense shifting again. And he makes the grab. A successful two-point try, and they bump the lead up even more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
42. Notre Dame, 29.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. When a player is down injured after that last play, we'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking downfield, it's Page. And here comes a deep shot. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Catch made on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Pass is incomplete, but a flag is thrown in the play. This one could go either way. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And the back now goes in motion. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking to scramble. Finds his man, has the first down. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 10. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Here we go, 4th quarter. They cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. And they'll work the clock here by keeping him on the ground. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, this is definitely not the time to get cute as an offense and as a play caller. This defense is thirsty for any kind of big play at all to try to create a turnover. So just keep it on the ground and play smart.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Plays we've had so far. 3rd down and the crowd really getting into it. That's a design quarterback keeper. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's looking deep here. Picked off a crucial turnover. And he's got some open field ahead. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfired?
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Testing the right side here. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he takes it into the end zone. Let's check and see what that marker is about. That one's going to hurt. Take that crucial touchdown off the board, back them up, and we'll see if they can score again. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to pass. It's Page trying to extend the play. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And the defense wraps him up. And now the first snap in the red zone in this drive. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. From the shotgun, drops back. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page there on that 3rd down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Quick throw to his receiver. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Boy, as a play caller, you saved this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
There was so much anticipation, so much preparation on both sides for a matchup like this to begin the season, Kurt. That's a big W on a big stage here early.
Well, you get through camp, you wonder how the season's going to get started.